Carol Jackson's 2 decades of drama on Albert Square made her a household name, so much so that the former EastEnders actress Lindsey Coulson still gets called Carol in the street to this day.
That might be about to change after joining the staff of Britain's most scandalous school, Waterloo Road. Perhaps we better start calling her Miss.
We are looking for a visionary new head.
What are they thinking? We may as well just press the import button now.
There's only one person running this school.
We've just received a pretty nasty death threat.
I'm in absolute agony. I just need something stronger.
Because Jared ever hurt you?
Mr. Rimmel.
I thought things were bad in my day.
Cold red situation.
It sounds like it's got worse.
The headmistress will see us now. Lindsey Coulson, Waterloo Road's brand new head teacher, joins us.
Good morning. Nice to be here.
Miss Coulson, lovely to see you
Yes,
this morning.
Very well done,
Thank you.
Shepherd.
I got that
very
right.
well good.
We had Jason Mumford on last year. You've picked up the reins.
Yes, from the Murder School.
Yes, from what happened.
Yes.
How's it been? How's it been suddenly sort of going up north and then becoming a head teacher?
It's been joyous. Like, that's my word of the year, I think. It's been, I mean, for me, it was a little bit like, oh, gosh, I'm going to go and work in Manchester. I live in London. But I love Manchester. I actually like being up north. I do think it's, dare I say, because I'm a southerner, I think it's friendly, it's lovely. I've really enjoyed playing her. I haven't played a head teacher before, and, you know, an assertive, formidable, sort of firm but fair female, which is great. Yeah, and the cast, I mean, I know we all say it, but the cast and the crew, it's a really wonderful place to work together.
Yeah.
So everybody would, you know, I've got lovely actors there, and everybody has been so friendly. It's been like, within weeks, I felt like I'd been with this crowd for a long time.
She must be a really interesting character to play, though, to walk into. And she's so kind of put together, and it's like a suit of armour.
She is so put together, actually. And on the first, I watched it last night, and the first time I came on is the first time I literally walked on set. And I thought, oh, good, because underneath all my little legs were like really, you know, like a duck. You know, I look all serene on the front, but actually my legs were really like, oh my God. Yeah. But no, I think all of that costume and all of that stuff really helps, and the hair and the makeup, and you know, I very rarely get makeup, so it's lovely that I've got a job with loads of makeup.
It's interesting you say that, Lindsey, because your vast amount of experience, but still the first time you walk onto set and you do it, you're still getting the nerves.
Every time, because also they've got an idea of how they see Stella, the script writers have, and you're trying to sort of melt this person for everybody, you know, like trying to do a good job. You're not quite sure who you are. You've got somebody's shoes on, somebody's clothes, so. Yeah, I mean, every job I do, I feel like that.
So how do the pupils and the other teachers react to Stella? Like, what's
It's quite a challenging environment, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think she necessarily sees that. I think she's been turning failing schools around for a while.
Right.
And I didn't think she didn't think she was going to come back into this environment. She'd been at Ofsted for sort of 15 years. So I think this is her last... I think she'll retire probably after this. So I think she doesn't need friends. I think she cares desperately about the state of education, and as I do. So that's one of the things that I thought I really would like to, you know, which is why I wanted to do it. Yeah, I think they seem a little bit scared of her.
Wary.
But that's their stuff. You know, she's just going to come in, she's going to do the job, she's going to look at the funding. I think that's her big thing. It's like, you can have all these things, but only if we've got the funding in place, so...
Tough but fair.
Is she based on any of your experience of teachers you've had in the past, Lindsey? Is there any old headmistresses or any old teachers or people?
I did have I had a head teacher that gave me the cane, actually. Really? Miss Jack, yeah.
Wow, what
on
for?
my finger. What was it? It was the day before we were meant to leave school. And we thought we could all go over to a place called The Wreck. And
How old were you?
16. And we came back and we got the cane. I was like, but we leave... Well, we should have just run out, but I didn't. But I wore it as a badge of honour, actually. It was like, yeah. But it really hurt.
How many whacks was it?
Once.
One whack. It's amazing.
But it was like, why would you do that on your last date? We're going anyway.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Last chance.
Yeah.
Last chance. Yeah, I don't think they particularly liked me. I don't think I would have particularly liked me. I thought it was just funny.
So have you taken a little bit of that headmistress and
No, I've not even thought about her until you just said that. No,
sorry.
I've not got her out. No, actually, I did meet some wonderful head teachers, though, in sort of researching this, and none of them looking like that. But actually what I did see is this sort of passion and the the stress behind the eyes of sort of running this enormous, great big machine. So she's not really based on anybody particular. Yeah, no. So.
And are you enjoying filming the drama as opposed to the soap? Is it very different?
It's shot on single camera.
Right.
So it is continuous, obviously. And at first, actually, because I haven't done continuous drama for a while, it was like, oh, gosh, I don't know if I've got this muscle memory again and how can I learn these lines? And also it's sort of head teacher speak. It's easier if you're doing the emotional stuff because you can listen and react. But, you know, you come out in those staff rooms and you've got like a, you know, I mean, we do laugh at them because it's just like 5 hours of the same thing. Yeah, I mean, it's not as much as obviously EastEnders. They're doing 4 a week, I think, still. Ours is 2 over a period of 5 weeks. But I love single camera.
Yeah.
I love being able to play with that in a way. You know, if somebody else is doing it over here, you give yourself a bit of a warm into it. Or if you think, actually, I'm not going to hold those lines for too much longer, could you come to me first? That's normally the way.
Talking of lines, we had the 3 guys on tomorrow who are going to find out next week. Oh, yes.
Oh, I did.
We're gonna
My
find out
lovely
next week
friend
with Diane.
She was it, and Scott.
Scott and Aaron as well. And,
Can't work with Scott, he makes me laugh.
But they were talking about how much, particularly Diane's going to have to retain for the live episode, because there's 2 versions that she's not going to find out before 20 minutes before the live show, that she's got to retain before she just drops one.
She is a really fabulous actor. She's a really highly trained and skilled actress, so she'll be absolutely brilliant. But the idea, and I did it 10 years ago at the last live, I literally had about 4 lines that... so I don't know how... I feel stressful. That really
It's not making you think, oh, actually, that would be quite fun.
No, I don't find it fun. Like you know, I was in there and I knew what I was doing on that when I first started Waterloo Road, and I'm nervous. My nerves would overtake me. I'd be literally, my lips would stick onto my top lip. You know, you're like Wallace and Gromit face or something.
Because and Scott said yesterday, didn't he? The last time they did a live, he almost said, oh, can we do that again? Because you can do that when you're recording usually, and he sort of stopped himself.
He did have quite a bit in the last one, I think, actually. Didn't he? Didn't he call somebody called somebody by their Adam?
Yes, Adam Wood, came to the wrong name or something. Their real name rather than their character's name or something like that. These things happen on the live. That's why you've got to watch it.
I suppose that's what you want, but as an actor, you don't.
No, of course not. Of course not.
Because you go, how many people are watching?
And that is one of the things with soaps, actually. So many people watch, and you're invited into somebody's living room.
Yes.
You must still get people stopping you all the time to talk about.
Do you know what I get now?
and-
No, they go, I know you. And they do that bit, and then they go, well, you're my teacher. So we do all that for a bit, and I sort of stand and I don't want to be rude.
Look at your family.
But, oh, my God. Oh, my gosh.
Isn't that a gorgeous picture? Look at them all.
That was 1993.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, look at me.
So many moments. That was your first appearance, apparently. Look, there you are.
Oh, I was really nervous on...
What do you feel when you see that, watching that
I
back?
feel really proud of that because that was such a... I mean, it was such a moment that, you know, and that changed my life, really, and changed my career. And oh, God, I was so nervous on that first day. It was me and Patsy having to do a scene outside the laundrette, and I was shouted so much that people were like... Because I couldn't calm it down, actually. No, I'm really proud to be a part of it.
And then lovely Natalie has just announced that she's leaving after all this time as well, of course.
And I've known her since she was 10.
Since she was 10 years old.
Yeah, and she was like that.
Just...
asking the questions, no, you know, just she really has. She was a grown-up then.
She's amazing, isn't she?
Yeah, I love Natalie.
She's going to be missed.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Lovely to have a chat
Thank
to
you. And you. Thank you.
It's going to be great. And, of course, we will be gripped by the live episode next week, thinking about that fear that you have.
Yes, I won't be there. That will be great.